good point, because any of these conversations are good starting points for this show.
So as you start, I'll tell you a story about how I was at work, and this dude, I was playing with a deck of cards, and I did a card shot, which is where one card flies out of the deck, and this dude comes barreling up to me like, show me something. So I did, and then he tried to give me a fucking handshake. So I looked at him funny, and then he looked at me funny, and then I stuck my foot out. And then he started laughing, and I was like, "Nah, dude, I'm not kidding.
Hello.
I'm not shaking your hand." Geo!
Can you guys hear
Geo,
me?
yeah, don't shake people's hands.
Yeah.
I say that as like,
Wait a second, I cannot hear you.
No, that's. Yeah, we're real terrible.
It's because
at the
he's
hospital stuff.
German.
It is. I can't believe you got into a fight with Lucky Bucket, Geo,
There we go.
about like your goddamn German beer.
I can hear you now.
Wait, you
Good.
got into a Twitter fight with a fucking brewery?
Yeah, he's fucking like talking shit to
Wait,
Lucky
what the
Bucket
fuck?
here in La
Not-
Vista.
First of all, I was not talking shit. They were calling something beer that contained coffee beans.
That's
Let's say
still
that illegal
beer!
over here.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm
It's just
curious.
because just because the only remnant of the Nazis' purity regime was beer doesn't mean that the rest of us have to live under that.
You do realize that the
I
Bavarian
know.
purity law predates the Nazis by almost a 1,000 years.
I'm aware.
Good.
That's the joke.
Are we
You know
live
what
yet,
else
by the way?
predates?
Yes, we
You know
are.
what else predates Nazis?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hello
Fascism.
everybody, all the 2 subscribers, all the 2
We
people.
haven't even said hi yet, Geo. We haven't even introduced the show yet. We've been just talking.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
know,
sorry
thanks
that
for
I'm
like
late.
jumping
So,
in.
hello.
I was
Hello,
setting up
everyone.
everything for the distributed compute thing, so that took
Yeah.
a while.
We're
So
all
you're fine,
here. For once, actually. And today,
It's true. We
I'm
haven't
not-
been together
today,
For once, I'm not talking over everybody.
yet.
Shut up.
if we shut up, you'll just start talking. So,
They just
Ah,
start
that's a
talking
good
over
point.
us.
so
Point.
today we'll be taking a look at Wishing Moon. And if you haven't already guessed it from all the things, this is a page where you can call a psychic.
Can we call a psychic? Are they like 10 minutes free first?
I don't know.
Call a psychic for your free 5-minute reading.
If they have like a free 5-minute reading, I'd so do that.
Okay,
There's
so
no
that's
way
the
they'd have a
fucking-
free 5-minute reading. That's too
Where
fucking long.
exactly
No,
did
that's
I
what they
leave
do-
my call bomb that I usually use on scammers?
I didn't
Yeah.
look at the pictures beforehand.
Yo, that is some. Alright, so who immediately went to Angela?
Wow.
So there's like 15 Karens and Angelo? I can't
Yeah,
read, it's
Margaret-
too small.
My favorite two in this entire line, the series of lineups, is Angelo and Margaret Ann in the second row.
That legit looks like a mugshot. Like they
Nikki,
just cropped out the
Yeah.
mugshot.
And
Ni-
Margaret
Nikki
Ann looks
look-
like
Nikki kind of looks like she looks like she's some kind of like. Oh wait, that's her hair. I thought it was a hoodie.
No.
Like I was like, wait, is she like an R&B musician? What is this?
Yes. As Jelly has pointed out, the aspect ratio and all of these
Yes.
fantastic.
Yes.
Like, yeah, all of them. I especially like Christine. That is, Christine is
my
rather.
favorite is Margaret Ann. Look at that
I
fucking
know, yeah.
shot photo. Like she
Ooh,
was
look at
trying to go somewhere with that shit.
Everyone else took it off their Facebook and or mugshot. She actually like committed to the thing.
And what's up with Rosie? Bitch
Yeah.
straight looking off the screen. I don't pay attention.
Rosie's picture looks like it's a still frame from like a video.
Might be. That
It
is
actually kinda
legit
looks like
Facebook.
oh, God.
That is
Yeah,
legit a
it looks
Facebook
like a
picture
normal
right there.
picture.
Yeah, like that is like a candid picture of her just like sitting at the bar talking to her friends or whatever, and she's like, "Oh, this is the best picture I can find of myself." So
Yeah, last minute they were like, fuck, we don't have a picture for the website. Let's just go to the girl's Facebook.
What is up with Jennifer's hair? What is up with her
Let me
picture in
find it.
general?
What's up
Yeah.
with Christine's face?
yeah, Christine's face is great. I do like that. Like we have.
Jennifer's hair seems to be made out of 94% JPEG compression artifacts.
And who else feels like Star is like a fucking yearbook photo from 1953?
Also, I think she's the only one using a fake. Like, everyone else used their real name, and she's like, nah, I don't want to be associated with you all. I'm gonna call
Star's
myself.
like, I need to be able to get a job in the future.
Yeah.
Wait, do you think Angelo is using his?
Yes, I do think that that's his real name.
Angelo looks like he's associated with the mob already, so
Yeah.
I don't think he has a lot to lose anyway.
Well, I think professionally he's known as Angelo the Step. And by the way, you can also call him and hire him for something, but not for psychic activity.
Yeah, I can do a reading at 3 a.m. down at the harbor.
He's not talking to dead people. He's going to talk to people that are going to die soon.
Well, he talks to them when they're alive, and then he talks to them after they're dead. See, that's
He's got the negative sixth sense.
Yeah. He doesn't have to do he doesn't have to keep survivors alive to interrogate them. He's definitely like shoot first and then ask questions after they're dead through his psychic power.
There's a Netflix series in that.
Oh yeah, right there, yeah.
At the psychic mob.
Actually, he's probably doing both. Hey, Angelo, what was my auntie's dying thoughts? Her thoughts were, why is he strangling me?
So real quick, guys, speaking of channeling. All right, so we're all aware of the Gaiam, whatever they're calling themselves this month. That little group of people that's super pseudoscience, feel goody, woo woo crap. Okay, well, they're coming out with a documentary that's gonna have exclusively channelers in it, and it's gonna be fucking hilarious because Bashar's gonna be in it, and a whole bunch of my other favorites, like Sean. Oh, what was his name? Sean. Oh man, it's been so long since I've watched any other videos, but I used to love him. Sean Patterson or Peterson or something. So be on the lookout for that craziness.
Nice.
It's going to be very funny. Make sure you turn on ad block before you watch it.
All right. Well, what do we what do we got today besides
3 ways to pay?
3 ways to pay? I love how blatant this website is about pay us. Like,
oh my god, psychic readings from the UK's most respected psychic hotline. Oh my god, psychic hotline.
Yeah,
that's fun.
a lot of text.
Psychic telephone readings. Wouldn't a psychic telephone reading be like a telephone reading? A psychic reading your phone.
I can hear it. His last thought was, battery almost discharged.
The number you are dialing is no longer available.
Fuck you. That's exactly what I was about to say.
I'm sorry, the signal's really bad. He's dropping out. Can you try and call again?
Breaking up.
He's not. The spirits aren't here right now. You will have to leave a voicemail.
Hi, you've reached the voicemail box of James Tyler.
To leave a message, throw $100 into the mystery hat.
Oh,
leave a
To leave a message. Seagull!
Wait, what?
I was just making a joke because Geo's German. That's literally the only connection there was.
Look, the Nazi jokes are starting to make me furious.
Oh.
You have to do it in a way where
1 in 10 is definitely 9.
You have to do it in a way where he does not see it coming.
What are you guys gonna do later? I'll probably watch some Deep Space Nine and play around of Holocauster Tycoon.
Did you just say Holocauster Tycoon?
That was the joke, yes.
Oh. The jokes are way too easy when Geo's here.
True.
Like, I feel like we have to try really hard when he's not here. But otherwise, it's just a little too easy.
That really makes me want to go download RPG Maker and just create something nonsensical just so I can call it a Holocauster Tycoon.
Actually, I think
Put it
that
on
already
Steam.
exists.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, man. Fucking the Steam Greenlight page is like the Rule 34 page. If you can think of it, it's probably fucking on there.
I
More
feel
like
like most
slash
of it is
porn
like
on-
porn. Like it's just
More like
porn.
/POL on 4chan, I guess.
Well, I mean, there is a large subsection of Steam that is exclusively dating sims and waifu simulators.
Oh, great.
it's
That's
hilarious.
R&D's favorite section.
Come on, there's no way y'all don't know about these.
I only
fucking things.
really have one that's-
KFC has one.
Yeah, I
KFC
don't-
has a fucking dating simulator.
I never got into dating sims too much.
I
I'm trying to
can't
think-
Well,
stand
that's
them.
because you have a wife.
Probably because I
Yeah,
have a
that's-
wife. Yeah, probably because I've never been like
But we also
socially awkward or in need.
But we also all know that you're exactly the type that if you didn't have a wife and you were socially awkward, you would be into them.
Nah, fuck that. I
No.
see R&D as being a StarCraft player, like.
Oh yeah, no, I
super
have
demon.
StarCraft too.
Oh no, I
Fantastic.
mean it would be 10 times worse if you didn't have a wife.
But I used to play MOBAs when I didn't have like a girlfriend and wasn't dating.
Dude, I played LoL for about 3 years. I literally only ever used Nocturne. He was one of the 3 champions I bought when I first got the game, and that
Mhm.
dude fucking kicks ass. But we can continue to talk about the website though, because that's.
I mean, we could, but this is far more fascinating.
Well, to be honest with you, man, between me, you, and Geo, and Micro, we could probably talk about video games for 2 hours really easily.
Probably could. I kind of want to get now. I kind of want to go play LOL. Never tried it before.
Honestly, I've never
okay.
played LoL as well.
Yeah,
Me
but I mean, I
neither.
used to play MOBAs, so
I like Dota 2 better than I like League of Legends, but I did play
didn't-
League of Legends longer.
I was
didn't
always more of a
Dota
shooter
too
guy.
much.
Wait,
Who did
what?
what now? I don't know. I tried Dota 2, but at least when I tried it, you couldn't rebind your keys. And I was having a really hard time like switching over from my old key setup to the new Dota setup, and I was getting real annoyed real quick.
Guys, we can claim
just-
we can get a free you get a free necklace for every 20-minute reading.
Nice.
And
A
if you
free necklace
act now, you get all of Micro's glitches he just had and the necklace.
Beep, boop,
I wonder if they
boop.
do like those what are those like little ball things that you get at the store. You guys ever see those? Like
They're where you pay.
the little capsules and you pay you
Yeah.
pay like
Machines.
50 cents or whatever for them. I wonder if they're like that and they're all like each a different shape and you like can collect them all.
The little Pokeballs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I finally met somebody that owns one of those art crystals from fucking Nassim Haramain's little bullshit website.
Oh really?
Dude, it feels it when you hold it. I'm not gonna say that it feels cheap because I mean at least they really did use metal and a rock of some kind.
That's not rock, that's asbestos.
Hey man,
That's
I don't
still a
have
rock.
this.
Asbestos is a rock. It is a mineral.
Not if you glue it together.
Not if you use enough adhesive and heat, man. But,
Are these
no,
the sorry, we'll keep going.
it was like holding a marble. It's about, I mean, it's not very big. It barely covers.
Oh, I always pictured it as being like you hold it in your hand and like it's like palm sized.
No,
I'm pretty-
dude, it's like let me think.
I'm pretty
what's
sure,
it go-
Smelly, that your girlfriend recently said something similar.
Ha ha ha! Actually, she said it's smaller, and I said that with a straight face. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's
But
the
no,
only
they're
thing
about
that's
the size
straight in
of
your
a-
relationship.
Of
isn't
course,
it?
she was talking
Hey,
about.
yo.
She was talking about the frozen peas she's just bought.
For all of us, the art crystal is a little bit smaller than the die of like a processor. like a CPU for your computer. It's a little bit smaller than that.
Okay.
So it's about 1.5 inches by like 1.5 inches. It's not
An
very
inch.
big at all.
Wait, 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches is fucking huge for a CPU. You do realize that the die itself is only the size of a thumbnail.
Oh, okay, not the actual CPU die itself. Your what's it called?
You mean the heat spreader?
sink on top. Yeah, the heat spreader on top.
IHS, an integrated heat spreader.
IHS. There you go. Man, it's so hard to remember all these fucking acronyms sometimes.
But he
Yeah,
did
the
also.
Die is not
this-
an acronym.
Okay, well then what's the thing where letters represent words and you just say the letters?
Yeah, again, die is not an acronym. Die is just
No,
like,
IHS.
thingy. Yeah, IHS.
That's an initialism.
Initial. There you go.
No. Wait, which one is which?
I think an acronym is one that spells a word.
No, I think that's initialism.
no.
I think it's the other way around, isn't it?
Yeah, initialism. Oh. Anyways,
It doesn't matter. The point I'm trying to make is they're not very big. They're about an inch and about 1.1 inches by 1.1 inches, and it's a triangle. So each side's about 1.1 inches. So you're looking at maybe the size of a poker chip. It's not.
so
very
it's a big.
Either
It's a
way-
big D4.
Pretty much, yeah.
But at the end of the day, Nasin Harame's jewels are really small.
Well, they have a bigger one that's like 1,000 or like 1,500 or some bullshit. Because I know that the
Yeah, but
the
you
actual
you have to
crystal's
work
like
your
$400.
work your way up. Like you don't start out with the massive one. You have to
That's
like.
what she said.
Hey yo.
Sorry,
Psychic telephone readings from phenomenally gifted clairvoyant seers, blessed with the gift, guided by spirit, and dedicated to providing you with an insightful psychic reading. Yeah, I decided to derail our derail and just
Yeah, no. So someone's got
You
to do
didn't
it.
really
Otherwise,
derail it. You more like. What's the opposite of derail? Rail.
Derailed.
rail.
Rerail.
I railed that son of a bitch.
Michael, can you do me a favor and zoom in a little
Oh
bit?
yeah, sorry.
Yeah, give us some height.
More.
Wow.
There we go. That's better. I'll continue.
All right. No, go ahead.
Okay.
I was
Wishing
just
Moon,
agreeing with you.
for fuck's sake. Wishing Moon is
What?
the UK's most respected live psychic line. All of our team of gifted psychics, mediums, and astrologers.
What's
use
the
only their
difference
psychic
between
gift-
psychics and mediums?
I
Is
think
that the
mediums can
same?
talk to the dead. I don't think psychics can.
You know,
necessarily.
honestly, I feel like that's more like minutia that's discussed between like proponent, like people that actually believe this shit. From what I understand, I thought a psychic was somebody that understood events, and a medium was somebody who could speak to the like spirits.
Mm.
Where was
You know,
I?
because a psychic like
You
reads
were
your
an
future
astrologer.
and-
Mediums and astrologers use only their psychic gift to give you an honest and sincere psychic reading from the heart. Okay.
So it's not
Oh,
the
it is.
spirits, it's their heart.
It's their hearts. That but
Captain Planet.
What happens to people that die of heart failure?
still speak to their hearts. It's just help, please, Karen. Why aren't you calling the cops or the ambulance?
Please,
That's all it said.
911. Anybody who can hear me, I've fallen and I can't get up, and my life alert battery's
Help!
died.
Help! I've fallen and I can't get up.
Our readers work from their own homes in the UK and do not use any scripts or computers. So you can be sure that your reading is 100% private and confidential.
In fact, they don't even know how to use a computer.
Hey, there's an easy way to test this. Does anybody have Fire ITC on their computer? We could test this really quick.
I
That's
don't
No,
know.
not at the moment, no.
What is that?
Yeah.
It's like it's a browser phone, like a VoIP. It's
Well,
anyway. Continue.
can't we just do that with our thing?
I mean, you could probably do it with Skype
Like-
or Discord.
Yeah, I was gonna say Skype or
But
Not
do you really
Discord.
want to use some? Fire ITC allows you to like mask it with a different number. You're actually using your real information if
Yeah.
you send it from those two.
True.
Mm.
But
Or
also,
at
we would
least
have
whatever
to
you
pay.
gave Discord.
We'll have
Oh
to.
shit, that's right. Come on, R&D.
We don't. This show doesn't have a budget.
Hey
That's
man,
true.
R&D, we just paid our taxes, bro. You're telling me you ain't got yours yet?
I
Why do you
haven't
think
done my
that R&D
taxes
is
yet.
paying taxes?
Shh, don't talk about taxes.
Okay. To be fair, I'm not like a rich American, so I do actually pay my taxes.
Yeah, so do I.
Because I'm not Amazon and don't pay taxes.
Ooh, that's a burn.
Or
Well,
tell your employees-
I mean, you do have the excuse that the current administration probably wouldn't consider you American to begin with, so why should you have to pay taxes?
It's true.
Yeah, get
My
out of
wife-
here, Mexico.
Yeah, you actually have
I'm surprised that people haven't shown up to like kick me out because of closing the border or whatever.
Go back to Brazil, you damn Mexican.
Mm.
Go back
it
to
because-
Brazil, you damn
Yeah.
Mexican.
My
Nice.
Yeah,
favorite line.
that's the equivalency of something retarded you'd hear somebody in Texas say. I didn't say that accidentally.
Yeah.
I know.
That sounds about right. Not
Remember
Yeah,
what your neighbor once said to you? Aren't revuelta a Mexico, cabron?
that was a really good R you did there. Like how you rolled your R on
that's
that one.
How you do it over here as well, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, Germans can actually roll their R's. Americans
Yeah.
can roll their R's. The most amusing
I
thing. in the
can roll my ass, but not in that way.
Gross.
world. Yeah, we got to do it. Okay. Are we
Okay,
still?
so where are we at?
Who are we reading? Who's the reading bitch?
Still
I am
Okay, so
still,
wait
yeah,
up.
still my turn.
Have you finished it yet? No.
No, the last sentence is missing. Our psychic readers are wonderful, kind-hearted, and gifted people, rather than strangers in a call center.
No, they're strangers in their own home.
So I
Yeah.
think they're trying to equate a call center to something scammy or
Yeah.
shady or underhanded in some way. But the thing is that like you can be shady and scammy and underhandy all on your own at your house. You don't
also,
need anybody's help.
If the psychics like every morning went to like a call center, that's where they worked from. Does their psychic's ability stop working? Like why?
All the EMFs are blocking out my powers, bro.
If they, is it because if there's too many together of them, they get interference from each other?
What was that shit that Yuri Geller told fucking Johnny Carson whenever the amazing Randy tried to test his ass? He was like, "Oh, I just feel weak. My power like that."
Yeah.
That's exactly what they pulled.
Isn't too much. Oh man. So okay. I work at a clinic with like people who are supposed to be smart because we all college educated and whatnot, and we work in the field of science.
Mhm.
And they're all sitting around. Was it like Wednesday, Thursday? They're all sitting around talking about some like psychic show or whatever, and they're like, "Oh yeah, like there was this one episode, and like the guy was getting like everything wrong. It's like I hear this like, I see this this dog, and the guy that supposed to be doing the reading about it's like I never had a dog. It's like, well, like I see an older person with a heart attack, like just starts doing the cold reading stuff, right?
He's trying to
entirely missing.
Yeah, because he's found someone who doesn't fit into the normal like.
Yeah, so it's entirely missing. But then they're like, one of the camera crew members was like, I think you're talking to someone from my family because it fits my thing, and everyone was super impressed. Like, no. You all should know better. Like, goddamn. Like,
so the guy who's in on it, who has a vested interest in the show looking good because that's his job, stepped in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jumped in and was like, "Oh no, that's about me. Isn't that impressive?" Like,
that is the second dumbest excuse I've ever heard from a psychic.
Yeah.
The dumbest
bad.
I've ever heard was someone that was also getting everything wrong. And at some point, they were just like, "It's for the future." It's like,
well, I got into an argument yesterday with a dude that I work with that I thought was very smart and quite skeptical, but he had to go and show his hand by telling me that he thought that COVID-19 was not only a population control tool to thin out the masses, but it was also created by not the Chinese, which is what I would have thought he would have said, because that seems to be everybody's thing, is that it was created by the Chinese and whatever. Hey, Geo, he thinks the Germans did it.
What?
No reason. I asked him why, like what indication would give you that they were the ones that did it? And the reasoning he gave was not only preposterously stupid, it made no fucking sense because now get this, we're all going to get a good laugh because I laughed. He said it was because that was where the CDC's repository for all of the deadly diseases on Earth is.
No, that's in
No, it's
no,
not. It's in.
that's
it's
in
Svalbard, I
Atlanta.
think.
That is in
Wait.
Atlanta. Atlanta is where the CDC's.
Wait,
Yeah,
what are
I
we
had to
talking about? Are we
remind him
talking
of
about
that.
the? Are we talking about that vault thing?
Well, no. He's just talking about the dangerous disease samples that are being held at the
Oh.
CDC
That is
are
in Atlanta.
actually being held in Germany.
No.
That was
No.
No.
I mean, we got our own
Thank you. You're saying
centers
exactly
for
what I said.
dangerous diseases, right? The big one is on Rügen, which is an island in the Baltic Sea. But
So when I asked
that's
him,
not the one that the CDC is running because we are not involved with the CDC because the CDC is American for obvious reasons.
but I asked him what his reasoning was and what would have, like, what did he see that would have made him think that? Like, what indicated any of this information that he's so privy to? And he literally had nothing. He had just pulled it straight out of his ass.
Well, what else do you
Why
expect?
would the-
And what do
why
you
would
say
the
to that?
CDC
What do you
have
say to
store
that?
things in a foreign nation?
Why the fuck? Yeah, well,
What?
that's the first thing. Secondly, what now, not only did he think that all the dangerous diseases were being held in Germany, he thought the Germans created COVID-19. Because, and here's why he said that he thought that was one of his reasonings. I don't remember all the other ones, but one of them was because COVID sounds like a German word.
What? No, it doesn't.
No,
it
no,
absolutely
it
does not.
sounds Latin. It sounds like Corvid, like crows.
Yeah,
Because
it
its
sounds Latin,
derivation is
exactly.
in Latin.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, I just walked away. There was literally nothing I could have done or said in that moment that would have fixed or justified anything. So I just walked away.
That's so.
Anyway,
that's so
so-
sad.
Yeah,
So
it's
sad you
very.
had to deal
It's,
with that.
people are dumb. Like, it's very saddening.
People
Whatever.
are dumb. This whole thing has shown me how absolutely idiotic people are.
Yes.
More
Yeah,
than
no,
usual. Like, God.
In our
Oh.
weekly diatribe, or well, bi-weekly diatribes about websites where we kind of talk about them are only further proof.
Look, for that idiot, let me say it one more time. Regarding this biohazard, it wasn't us this time.
This time.
Look, there was no reason for anybody in either this Discord or in our chat on the live stream to try to debunk any of that. We all know that's insanely stupid. But anyway, whatever guidance you might be looking for, our gifted and experienced psychic readers are here to talk to you about your future.
Yeah.
Our psychic readers are sensitive. Wait, did we just read this?
No.
No, we didn't. It just
just
is worded-
repeating
They're just
himself.
you're just extra sensitive.
This is called a soft sell.
I'm gonna add extra in front of all those. Our extra psychic, extra readers are extra sensitive, extra honest people who can offer you extra warm, extra sincere welcomes and are able to extra support you through your relationship worries, career concerns, extra, or family issues with their
disappointed you
spiritual
didn't
advice and guidance.
I'm disappointed that you didn't add an extra in front of relationships.
You know, I was going to at first, but then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to add a random one in the middle of the sentence that doesn't make sense because it made just as much sense as the rest of the sentence.
Honestly, it made more sense when you put in the extras than when you didn't have the extras.
Well, it wouldn't sound like a different.
Would you say it made extra sense?
I think it did make extra sense.
I think it totally did. It was extra.
And I think we now have our subtitle.
Our second title.
Yeah.
Our extra
That's
psychic readers are gifted with extra clairvoyance, so you know it's the utmost quality. Extra mediumship, so you know they're talking to the dead people real nice and good like.
Well, you don't want them to insult your grandma while they're talking to them. That's fair.
Yo, it's hard to hear grandma with a mouthful of dirt. You know what I'm saying? Our psychic readers are gifted in extra clairvoyance,
Oh.
extra mediumship, extra past life readings, tarot astrology, and dream interpretation. So you can be sure that you will find the extra answers you're looking for. All right, so now that we're done with that jumble of words, let's go into where money is finally mentioned. I think that R&D should read that.
Money. I'll read the money bits.
Money.
Okay.
Money.
Wow,
Money.
I went.
Good job, super original team. Coming with.
I
super
went
original
Pink Floyd, and the rest of y'all went somewhere else.
jokes.
I don't even know what the song. I'm saying the one that from the Mr. Plinkett Star Wars reviews. I don't know what it's actually called.
Money.
No, not that.
Money. It's from a. Oh, okay then. I don't.
I
know.
went Pink Floyd. I just suck it.
Well, I was thinking Pink Floyd. I was hearing the don't.
Speaking of Pink Floyd, have you all watched the Wizard of Oz Pink Floyd thing? That's pretty cool.
Look, whenever I was a teenager and shit, when people like thought that all that mattered, I thought that was stupid. Like I couldn't see any reason to sync up any music with a movie when I just want to hear the dialogue.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't think if there's anything.
And hey,
To it.
if that's what you want to do, hey, right on.
I thought it was like it's definitely like you definitely fill in the gaps yourself, and it's not like a perfect match, but it's kind of neat to.
You know what I like to do? I like to start the wall and then start the movie The Wall and then sync them up together.
Oh,
Get
why
it?
not?
Because they already are synced because it's just a visual representation of the album. Ha 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 ha. Read the next
Yourself.
damn paragraph, Arnie. Shut me up already.
Someone's gonna say smelly here. Okay. In an in-depth
Please.
20-minute reading with one of your psychic readers. Oh, I gotta do this the right way. In an extra in-depth 20-minute reading with one of our extra psychic readers. Change your charge your debit cost an extra 32.95 Monopoly monies.
Can we stop for 1 second? Because before they even finished explaining the quality of their product, which you should always do first, in any infomercial, you'll hear them give a great big spiel about what all their product does and then the price of the product. They're throwing in the price of the product a little too early.
That is $40 for.
But isn't it in pounds?
Yes.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, I see the pound sign. I'm dumb.
I called them Monopoly money because I'm an asshole.
And let's see how much that is in euros, if I can fucking find it. There. It's 36 euros, and finally,
do it in dollary dues.
well, I did it in the one I can relate to now. Last.
They're called dollary dues. They're called didgeridoo.
$3. Love it.
One day I'll get zillions.
But before you do that, you have to spend all the germ money.
I did not see that coming. Circling it back, guys. All right, so you were on the literal second sentence.
Before we went into currency puns.
Oh,
So
okay.
somebody's gonna point out in the chat that I'm the one that actually stopped everything.
You
So,
were. It was entirely your fault.
take-
That's ridiculous. Who puts the fucking price of their product before the description of the product?
I mean, it's at least a little bit honest.
We already
about,
had
like,
the
Wait, no,
description
okay,
of the
I guess
product.
yeah, we had two almost identical paragraphs describing the product. Never mind.
maybe a couple of extra paragraphs that we didn't need.
It's a psychic reading. How much more do
You
you
see what I
need?
did there? I brought it back to the joke. You can move on. Our psychic readers will always tell you at the end of the 20 minutes, and you should wish to extend the telephone call extra minutes are charged a 1.5 per minute Monopoly money. You will never be kept on the phone longer than you want to be, and you will know exactly how much you are spending.
I'm pretty sure Rhetoric&Discourse, by the way, that's British poundings.
It is. But like, wait, you will never be kept on the phone longer than you want to be. Yeah, because I can always just hang up. like,
Well,
they can't
are
keep
they
me on the
essentially
phone.
Are
They
they just
can't
trying to
force me
demonstrate
to
that they're
attend.
not psychological terrorists? That they're not going to hold you hostage over the phone? Look, guys,
This is a
we are
phone robbery.
We're not going to rob you over the headset.
Oh no, what will I do? Oh wait. Doot, doot, doot.
Click. Oh, wait, we don't have those phones anymore, so now it's more like... Did you hear that? I touched my phone. Okay, so have we read the whole thing yet?
Yes.
Okay, good, because I want to get to this. I want to get to this last paragraph because there's a couple of kind of little funny things in there.
All right, we'll get to it.
When you phone Wishing Moon, you will be greeted by a friendly voice.
Hello, I'm Dave, the sidekick.
You call Freddy Krueger answers, and the Crypt Keeper's on back dial. If you have a particular issue that you would like to discuss, that we can advise you as to which... Oh, wait, what?
Freddy Krueger specializes in dream interpretation.
That's why I said Freddy Krueger. It was... Never mind. I figured we were all smart enough to get that without having to point it out.
No,
I wasn't. I thought I was making that joke first.
Well, my first thought was like Freddy because he attacks you through your dreams, and I was like, well, that's kind of wooey a little bit.
Oh, good. All right.
Because I was originally gonna say Jason, I was like, that didn't make sense.
No,
Well,
he doesn't
None of this
talk.
makes sense. I don't know why I'm trying to justify my stupidity.
It was a good joke.
It was decent. If you have a particular issue that you would like to discuss, then we can advise you as to which of our psychic readers specializes in that area. I know that it's not incorrect, but I, as an American, where that second S in specializes is, I put a Z. It's always really weird. You always know if somebody from Britain, and actually, I think South Africa does it too, and Australia. Okay, so you can narrow it down to about 6 countries. But anyway, our money back guarantee covers all... Whoa, wait. I want to know what the stipulations on the money back guarantee are.
Yeah.
Our money back guarantee covers all psychic readings booked using your debit credit. They could just say debit card. So that no matter what type of reading you choose, you have complete peace of mind. What? So basically what they're saying is you're going to be blindly charged for talking to these people. So you can just be at ease that your credit card is going to cover it.
We are not a credit card scam.
If you do not feel that you can connect with your psychic reader within the first 5 minutes, we will find you another reader. If in the very unlikely event that the same thing happens again, we will refund your money without any question.
Well, that's service, I guess.
Well, I'm curious. Now, I know that there probably isn't any oversight for any of this. So if you just call and you make a broad enough claim, you could be like, oh, yeah, I didn't get a hold of them and get your money back. But who do we have? Like, what system do they have in place policing this? Would it be the same one as tarot card readings? You know, those scams from the 90s? Or psychic readings? You know, that other scam from the 90s?
This really is this feels very much like a 90s thing.
I'm only bringing this up because at the beginning...
I like the contact us. That seems unnecessary if they're psychics.
It's true. Shouldn't they be contacting me with future problems?
I wonder if all of their auto-reply emails are, I've been waiting for your email.
Dear Dave, I predicted
that
you would email me with this problem.
It would be really easy to write a script that would look for your name in your email address, you know, because some people actually put their, name.
My name is.
The title. Yeah. So it would be really easy to write a script that would draw that out and be able to insert your name in a fucking chain letter email. Although I really doubt that they're going through all that effort.
I don't think that'd be too much. Oh, that'd be great.
I mean, you could probably
You could
hire
start a website for this nonsense.
You could just hire an engineer for about 3 hours, and he could probably do it.
That wouldn't be hard.
But it's just, do they know to do that? Like, would they know to go? I mean, look at their website; it's pretty bad. They didn't know to consult somebody on that. Damn, now I want to email these people.
Wait, you can fucking
So many questions.
You can fucking text them.
Great.
So you can get a
Holy
fucking
shit.
sighting reading through text messages. Like, how the fuck is this supposed to work?
Yo, that's $1.50 per message. That's a lot.
No, that's
like
£1.50.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Why have they shown?
Even so,
Why have
$2 and some change. That's a lot.
Why have they abbreviated message?
I think it was just sort of the whole like that's the way it looks in the fine print for like cell phone plans and shit.
I guess.
Watch the commercials next time you like see a AT&T. Well, do you even have AT&T?
Well, no, and also all the commercials I would watch would be in Danish.
That's true. So they wouldn't give you a plan. God damn it. For some reason, my mind was just like, yeah, surely he's got English commercials in a country that speaks a different language.
I wouldn't consider calling Danish a language.
Oh, man.
He was making fun of your tiny dictionaries. Tiny dick.
Hold on. That is a German produced dictionary.
That's true.
That is not our fault. Well, our dictionaries are big and red.
Those are very small dictionaries in order to compensate for our big vocabularies.
You know, there was a thing that Micro said a few years ago to me that that always stuck in my head, especially now that I hear other Danish people speaking. Danish sounds like they threw German into a bucket and then marbles, and then just started swirling it. Because Micro one day told me that someone told you that it sounds like you put marbles in your mouth and are trying to speak through it.
You know, the thing that I noticed with Danish over the last few weeks is it's closer to English than I thought.
Well, that's because a lot of English words are originally comes from Old Norse, which is what Danish comes from.
Yeah, obviously, but a lot of English words also come from German. So
Well,
I thought the similarity was closer to German, but it's not. It's much closer to Danish, actually.
Well, there are actually two words directly when I was learning German in high school. This one, I'll never fucking forget this. There's two words in German that were almost directly stolen, and it's for cookies and cakes. Kuchen and Kekse, right? Well, I'm just using these two as an example.
Kuchen,
So
Kekse.
Kuchen-
There's also
Exactly.
to upsile.
But they're reversed.
Yes,
Because
that's
Kekse is cookies and Kuchen is cake, right?
yes.
Yeah. So the way that they sound is actually reversed for what they describe in English.
Where do you think the
I
word
always thought that
Hund
was
comes from? It's from German or
Hund,
Danish
yeah.
Hund. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Well, Old Norse.
But there's a shit ton of them for obvious reasons. You have two thirds approximately, I think, Germanic and 1/3 Latin.
Yeah, we stole a lot of words from you. I was just using Kuchen and Kekse as like just like a direct example. Something we could point at and be like, yeah, those, and not the broader scope of the German language. Because you sons of bitches decided that two S's needed to be one weird B with a tail.
Technically, it's not two S's. It's an S and a Z.
Yeah.
Okay, that's technically true, but it when you say it, a Schaffes was just a
Yeah, it's a double S, but
Well, to be fair, the Germans.
that the vowel in front of it is pronounced longer than with the double S.
Well,
That's the
to be
main
fair,
spelling difference.
Germany has also had problems with double S's.
Ooh.
To be double fair, Oh, damn. Actually, I just realized that you made the joke I was going to make. Good job, Micro.
Well, I guess we're even now.
Yeah, hey, I'm okay with it. That was a good joke. I'm happy that you got out with it. Because, we now offer great text-to-psychic service. I love that they bolded that. For mobile phone users. We take this
No
service
way! I
serious-
have to use a phone to text them.
Oh well, I think the next sentence is better. We take this service as seriously as our live psychic readings, using extra sincere live extra psychics with extra renowned astrologer. Oh, with A.
Oh, so there's only one
Wouldn't that be-
astrologer. Text angel. Why is it angel? And your question, problem, or concern to some number. SMS cost £1.50 per message. Max free per reply. Entertainment only. Don't sue us. Callers must be 18 plus and have bill payer permission. We will send your free promotional text from time to time. Do you want to pay to sign up for spam? To opt
Watch,
out.
the only free text is a text reminding you that you're about to be billed for your next month.
To opt out, text stop to the number or call helpline to this number. SP, I'm not sure what that's for. Inver Oak. Okay.
I want to say that that's like Providence, like region, like Providence and region. Who knows?
No, it's our what the fuck?
Oh no, it's for whatever the hell this is.
It's IVR service, whatever the fuck that is. I think it's like a Skype-ish thing. Would be my guess, but like for companies, something like that. Text Angel is simple, fast, and efficient. So, it's a simple, fast, and efficient service created especially for you. Wait, you created all of this just for me?
Nobody would create anything for especially you, Micro.
When I was assembling these server racks and putting all of these shit in a row and compiling everything and building a node, I was thinking, Micro's gonna use this service one day.
Well, at least he will look at it.
It's actually the other way around. When you built this, you were thinking, I hope Micro doesn't use this.
Psychic guidance at your fingertips. So if you're a person who doesn't have hands and doesn't use your fingers for typing out text messages, this isn't for you.
I wonder what the delay on a response is. Because
Well,
what if
probably not a lot. Like I'm assuming that whenever they probably have some, like if you look at their at this thing here, like you can see who's currently on call.
Okay.
So I'm guessing
I wonder.
they probably have some kind of login system where, and then they like, oh, I have for the next 2 hours, I'm gonna sit here and respond.
I'm wondering that if you call them, then somebody suddenly with an Indian accent responds and tells you that he's from Microsoft.
I'm calling from Microsoft technical support.
My name is Jared. How can I help you, sir?
My name is Michael Schmidt.
Oh, that's much better.
Where's an Indian guy when we need him? Oh yeah, right. He's sitting in a call center.
Well, it's kind of late in India right now.
Yeah, it's what, like 3 in the morning?
Yeah, but does that matter? Because they will be operating on US time.
That is true.
Yeah, they would probably go in at like 8 o'clock, probably Eastern time. Or wait, no,
Probably
Eastern
10,
time.
Probably
10
Eastern
a.m.
time, yeah.
Eastern time, I'd say.
Crypto, that is a very good question. He has I wonder if this psychic website is actually a front for an escort service.
I'm sure that there's got to be like a happy ending version of this. Like,
I
If you
see.
see the
I
right
see your
thing.
future rising.
Regarding
Yeah.
escort services, I have to make a joke. Did you know that wording is really relevant, how you formulate a sentence? When my brother told me that he crashed his old Ford, I wasn't worried, but when he told me that he fucked a 15-year-old escort, I was freaked out.
Oh my god, Kaylee says, I'm taking a look at it. My brother once got a call from where an Indian guy said, "Hello, this is the US government department."
The U.S. government department, I love it. I get calls
That
from
is-
the Social Security department all the time. It's always someone from India, and they are
The
just
only
about
ones. The only ones that I ever really keep on the line are the tech support scammers, and a lot of the times, just to fuck with them, I'll let them connect with my TeamViewer or whatever on a Linux machine, because none of them know what the fuck to do. They get into Linux and they're like,
Oh no, this is what I trained for.
No, wait, it's even better. Take a Linux machine, but make it look like Windows XP with
Oh no, you
with
can
a
actually
theme.
with a budgie with a I think it's
Yeah, but-
Ubuntu budgie. You can make it look almost exactly like Windows 10.
Exactly, whatever you're using, just make it look like Windows, because that is absolutely hilarious.
Oh yeah, I did. He hit start, which in Linux the start key opens up the start function. And he started typing in to get the
Well,
oh,
usually
shit.
either CMD or syskey.
Oh yeah, and he couldn't find them because those don't exist on Linux.
You can also remove them from Windows quite easily. You just have to start the VM with a Linux live CD and just delete the 2 exe files. That also works.
Huh. I usually just use a VirtualBox. And
Yeah,
I
that's
followed-
that's what I'm saying. Just when you're doing this in
Yeah.
Windows, just install Windows regularly. But
Oh,
once
okay,
Windows is
yeah.
installed on the VM, just start it with Linux once with the Linux live CD. Go into the file system of the Windows virtual machine and delete the exe files that they can use to attack you. And if those are gone, then when they search for it, they'll just either get crickets, or when they start to start it, or when they're trying to start to use the exe file, they will get an error message.
that is a good idea. You know, I followed Jim Browning's video on how to make your virtual machine identical to an actual machine to where they won't be able to tell it's a virtual machine.
Yeah.
And I know that was in there. I just didn't do it. So thank you for reminding me. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that now.
That
Well,
guy,
not
by the
now,
way,
but
is an absolute legend.
later. Yeah, I love that dude. Have you been watching his recent videos of the
Oh,
call
yes.
center
Yes.
that him and Devere have gotten access to?
Yeah, with the CCTV footage. Yes, that was great.
Oh yeah, and if y'all don't follow Jim Browning, and I don't even know how to say his name. It's Deevear or whatever. He's Eastern European or Russian or something. But those dudes are great. Anyway, so SMS cost £1.50 per
We
message.
already read that part.
Okay, that's right.
We're
Because
here.
okay, so wherever you are, you can now send a SMS message, and our live psychics will text you back.
As
It's a little like
to
having-
dead psychics. Where you need
to
where
being
you
left on
need-
red.
Where you need a psychic to communicate with them.
It's a little like having your own personal angel in your pocket,
Oh, we got something like that. It's called LSD. You can keep it in your wallet.
and pocket pussies. The angel in your pocket. Never mind.
Okay. Can I just point out that pocket pussies are a little too big to keep in most people's pockets?
How do you know?
Actually, there's one. God, I hate that.
Okay, this is taking a weird turn.
There's one that's like it's about like an egg size.
I don't want to know.
How small is your dick if they're fucking that?
Hey man, I don't own one. I just know they exist. I can know that Volkswagens exist, but it doesn't mean
No,
I'm
I
gonna
didn't,
buy
like,
a Nazi car.
I wasn't.
Don't you drive a Skoda?
Wait, Skoda
Wasn't
is
that you?
Swedish.
No, Skoda is Czech, but it's a part of the VW group.
Is it?
Well,
Czech?
by that same, isn't Audi now part of the VW group and Lamborghini?
Yeah, for like
and-
30 years.
Oh
for
yeah,
like
I'm thinking
40
of
years.
Saab. Sorry.
Yeah, Saab doesn't exist anymore.
Saab. Our commercials indicated that we made this out of airplane parts, but we didn't. They're as brittle as paper and won't go 30 miles.
Sorry,
However many kilometers.
I
that
hadn't
is.
done any. I hadn't done any checks on that information.
No, it's funny. If you go back and watch
there was-
like all the old Saab commercials, they're all.
I was making a horrible pun because I
Okay,
realized
that went right over my head, I guess.
because Skoda was Czech.
Oh, haha! I immediately forgot that. Oh shit! But yeah, if you go back and watch old Saab commercials, they subtly and indirectly indicate that their cars are made out of fighter jets.
I mean, they are. They totally are. That's where whenever the U.S. Army retires a fighter jet, that's where it goes.
They
You
send it
realize
to
that the
Saab
Swedes have an
factory.
army too, right?
No,
It's not a very good one.
we
Wait.
don't talk about the Swedish Army.
The Swedes have military.
Yes.
Yeah, there's this inside joke here. We call Volvos Schwedenpanzer, which means Swedish tank. Because those things are
For
elk
once,
proof.
I actually knew what you were saying. If that had been Micro saying it, it'd have been some Danish shit that I don't understand. No,
Thank you.
nobody's gonna help me on that one. Making fun of the Danes. All right, never mind.
in Sverige tank.
You don't need to make fun of the Danes. They make fun of themselves. They are just a parody.
In Sverige kampvogn.
Yeah, see that marble's in his mouth. I don't know what he was saying.
There's my tiny dictionary when I need it.
Look between your legs.
Where's my Nazi monocle whenever I need to read stuff?
Wait, what the fuck is a Nazi monocle? How does?
I don't know. I just I picked the thing that helped you see and I added Nazi to it.
Why is it a
I think
monocle?
isn't that a reference to this
'Cause I
old
just-
sitcom that plays in a concentration camp? I guess in a POW camp, because I know there is one. And it's surprisingly disturbing that it's running on German TV.
What?
Yeah, there's an old sitcom that plays in a POW camp in World War II.
What? What? Who thought that was a good idea?
I don't know.
Yeah, whose fucking idea was that, man?
Let me check.
Then why is it a sitcom?
Does the Jewish Defense League know about this?
It's called
I mean, even though that's an
Hogan's
American
Heroes,
thing.
apparently.
That's an American show. From like the 70s or 60s or 70s.
Yeah, it's an American television sitcom set in a German prisoner of war camp during World War II.
What?
Oh,
What?
no, dude, I thought you were saying that there's a TV show that's filmed in an old
No.
prisoner of war camp. No. Yeah,
It's
dude,
just
Hogan's
set in there.
Heroes was about life in a prisoner of war in a Nazi prisoner of war camp.
Yeah, again, still, that's disturbing.
Dude,
What?
MASH was about a fucking field surgical tent in the middle of Vietnam.
No, Korea.
That's just as weird. Wait, was it Korea?
It was Korea.
Okay, my bad. Didn't watch a lot of MASH, but even so, it's still a morbid place to set your comedy in.
Yeah. You can ask any question, as our service is confidential. Oh, what have you done? Now,
All right, so what do they mean by confidential?
what do they mean by any question? What are you wearing?
Can I have? Hey yo, send nudes? Question mark.
Can
It's
I
technically
can
a
I have
question now.
ghost sex? Can I get the ghost to come and give me a blowjob?
If a male ghost gives me a handy, does that make me gay?
Can I get a ghost pregnant?
What if I didn't know it was a dude? It was a ghost after all.
Oh, when you have sex with a ghost and it turns out to be a poltergeist and wakes everyone up.
Yo,
that was-
these questions.
That joke was specifically for Geo.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Because
read
it
ahead.
only makes sense if you know what polter means.
Dude, the questions that they propose that you should ask or that might be on your heart are literally playing on people's biggest insecurities.
Of course.
What's in your partner's heart? That's
Blood.
Yeah, blood and a little bit of like tissue. It's mostly tissue. It's all tissue.
Well, it's tissue, and then the inside is blood, and then maybe some cholesterol.
Couple of clogged arteries.
Yeah.
But what's in your partner's heart? Ugh. What are your friends thinking of you?
Oh God,
You don't want to know.
That is like destroy. That's how you destroy friendships. Where like it's one of the psychics being like, they hate you.
But where's your career going? Why is your
What
family
career?
against what you're doing? Are they what? And will they come around in the end? Are they talking about this website paying for
Yeah.
psych?
Exactly. So, if my family was against me calling psychics, that would be hilarious. And it would be even more hilarious if I asked the psychic about that.
Yo, in the placement of "Is this person my soulmate?" that question, it's kind of weird when it follows the question, "What is your family against?" Why is your family against what you're doing, and will they come around in the end? Is this person my soulmate? Are you talking about your family?
Does this look infected?
Yo, we thought this was in the UK, but in fact, it's in Alabama. Fuck.
Wait, what?
Our psychic, well, because of the incestuous connotations of "Is this person my soulmate?" after a sentence that was all about their family.
About them
They should have put that after.
And about their family coming in rounds in their end.
How
They
many
should-
corpses do you see on this picture? Just a tip, it's not an integer.
Honestly, it's innocuous and it's innocent, and I'm sure that they didn't even think about it. But honestly, that last sentence needs to go after whatever the fuck they
Yeah.
were saying about your partner.
How are psychic readers? Oh.
Okay, so we got this is fucking Claire Sentient. What is? Please look that up.
Wait, which one? Oh,
Claire Sentient.
That's not a word.
It's all astrology crap.
Is the ability to sense subtle energies around you, as if the environment or people you come in contact with sending secret. So it's
like Morse code for the dead people.
I think it's like supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be like you're clairvoyant, but you don't talk to them. You just get like feelings.
Like you can sense the essence and like their auras.
Yeah,
and
like
shit.
it's whereas clairvoyant, like you're supposed to be like you can see the future and you can talk to dead people, like talk.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I thought a clairvoyant was just somebody that could see the future.
I don't
Oh,
fucking
no.
know what.
Mr.
I mean-
Thrive and Survive is currently streaming about the coronavirus.
That is.
And he's saying his thumbnail states, quote, "boost immunity for any virus," end quote.
Oh,
Fuck
I bet
you.
he's selling. I bet it's colloidal silver.
I bet
Let's
it
see.
is.
Yeah, I'd be willing to throw some copper in the coffer on that one.
No, it's silver.
You're
No,
supposed
it's
to
It's not-
copper. We're
it's not
going to the lowest of the low, bro.
It's not.
Take a look at that
It's not even
later.
worth silver.
Well, colloidal copper isn't gonna work.
No, I meant
I
like copper coins, buddy. And on the bet, I was saying I would also bet.
But he's not gonna bet silver. He's gonna bet.
Yeah, because silver's worth too much, man. I'm gonna throw the cheap shit at you. Okay, so what's a clairaudient?
Someone who can hear clairvoyance.
Clairaudient.
Claudian.
Noun: psychic or cycle.
cycle.
Cycle the
Cycle sounds like a drug from a game.
Oh, so basically they
skooma.
can hear things all across the Like they can hear different sound
I
frequencies
can-
and shit above the normal range.
I can hear the future.
I can hear the future calling me.
I hear dead people.
Yo, crystal ball, crystals, life coach.
I
can
feel
already
like
hear
life
that.
coach isn't woo. Life coach, that's an actual thing you can be.
It's true. Life coaches are like legit.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's their way, because you see they have the word counselor and life coach as if they're trying to add like a couple of things that are like real things,
Mm-hmm.
so that you
That
won't be
makes-
like, oh, all these words sound made up.
But they're not all made up. Just some of them.
I mean, they're all like not like all words are made up. Someone
I'm
made up
mostly
words.
just talking about Well, yeah, every word at some point in time was
Yeah.
made up by somebody.
Yeah.
What's that? Epistemology or something?
No.
Etymology.
Epistemology is a part of
Epistemology is-
philosophy.
Yeah,
You're
it's
thinking
philo-
of
it's philosophical.
entomology.
Entomology. Well, I never want to say entomology because
Sounds like it's got to do with ants.
well, it sounds
Oh,
like
yeah.
it sounds like the word used to connotate for people that study insects.
Yes.
Entomologists.
Yes.
So I never want to say it because I'm always like, nope, that's the bug people.
So instead, you went with the philosophical people.
Yo, I'd rather be extremely wrong instead of misusing a scientific phrase. You know, I'd rather be wrong about a word than a scientific field of study.
What are you fucking posting,
'Cause-
Geo?
What is Geo doing?
It's posted in the chat. Which word is better, light bulb or glow pear?
No, that just randomly crossed my mind. I don't know why.
Three
I
words.
mean,
describing
in
hardworking.
Danish, the word for
Alphabet.
word for light bulb is elpære, which literally means electric pear.
Nice.
Yeah, in German it's Glühbirne, which means glow pear. Or glowing pear.
It's a glowing
Man.
pear.
I like
And
how
there's
much
an
other
episode of The
languages do that
Office.
kind of shit. Like, other languages actually make their words be like the thing that they are, not just like.
Oh yeah, wait, I was wrong. I made the mistake that that Smelly was talking about. It's etymology, not entomology.
Etymology. But
Et-
even still, my brain still thinks that that's wrong.
Yeah, well, like I made the fuck up that you were talking about.
Yeah, exactly. And even I didn't catch it, so I guess we're both fucked in that situation.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh, we get to read about
yes.
them.
Should we read the full profile, or are we just gonna do the synopsis?
Oh,
Let's go
God.
through the synopsis, and if any one of them sounds especially interesting, we can click on them.
Well, dude, she is the seventh sister of the seventh sister. What the fuck is that?
Nice.
Well,
That makes perfect sense.
I guess that means that her grandmother had 7 girls, and she was and her mother was the 7th of them, and then her mother had 7 children, and she was the 7
No,
sisters.
7 daughters.
7 daughters. Yeah, thanks. And then she was the last one.
So how high is the probability for that?
Well, I mean, it's
Really
not.
small?
No, it's not actually that. It's not actually that. Like having 7 daughters isn't like unheard of, and it could like run in her family line to get girls.
So would the seventh
that's-
sister of the seventh sister be the 14th kid then?
No, it would be the 49th grandchild.
Wait, where are you getting 49s from?
I think he's just doing 7 times 7.
Yeah. Because we were talking.
Well, no, that
generations
assumes
before
that
that.
assumes that assumes they all get 7.
Yeah, I know. But, well, oh, for fuck's sake. It's gonna get
You know, the
complicated.
worst part about all of this is that whenever we tell a joke that's slightly like vague or innocuous, all of us get it, but one of us feels the need
Yeah,
to fucking.
there's always one of us.
And the worst part is, I feel like it's uneven with me having to explain shit that I say more than any of y'all. So let's just move on. We can acknowledge that I say more dumb things. But did we read that? Because I mean, the rest of it was actually kind of funny. Her relationship. Wait, what?
Her relationship readings are invaluable.
And she's been doing tarot for 25 years. That's impressive.
Wait. Okay. Why are you looking like at me like that, Deb? Please stop. Like,
just below frame, she's not wearing any clothes.
Yeah.
She's doing the run the jewel sign.
I feel like that, like, it, her hairstyle and the way the picture looks makes it looks like it's from, like, I don't know, the like late 80s, early 90s.
Let me say the following. Take a look at the pins. 3961. 39 was her age when the picture was taken. 61 is her age now.
Boy, how time flies.
And boy, how a weird way to do pins.
Have they seriously gone through? Okay, so if that number system is probably like 39.
No, I think it's random.
I really hope that it's random because it's 3968. She's 3961, and if you go down, I'd be willing to bet the next one's 396 something. 3965. And there's 4455, which totally there's 3964 though.
I don't think they're random. I think they.
No, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like employees at a place. It's like you get your sign-in code, but it's based on whatever their prefix is, and then what number employee you were. Because I used to work at a factory that made like PCBs and shit, and our login code was like the two numbers was the first two numbers in our address, and then employee number.
Crypto says she looks like a gelfling.
Yo, that's actually true.
Deb's readings make her a popular relationship reader. She is not woolly or vague, but reads with clarity and gets straight to the heart of the issue.
So she's vague enough to sound like she's saying something?
She's good at cold reading.
There you go. I guess that's a good fucking skill to have in this line of work. R&D, you read this.
Jackie is an experienced medium and the most popular reader, especially in love and relationship areas. Kinky.
She is who's more popular, Jackie or Deb? Who's better with
this
relationships?
This is only for love, though. Jackie's only good for
wow,
love
that's
and
sexist.
How is that sexist? They're both women.
No, like R&D just implied that she's only good for love.
No,
and making sandwiches.
That's the sex.
You can't get a sandwich over the phone. Phone sex is a thing. Phone sandwiches aren't.
We're so in sync, we complete each other's sandwiches.
Nice. Good reference.
Oh, I stole that from something else. I don't know what, but it's not my joke.
It's from Poisoning the Well.
Sure.
No, it's actually, I think it's from a TV show before they did.
I know it from them.
Just like you're a people person. Well, you're a person anyway. Like, I know that's from a TV show. I just don't know which one. Anyway, she is kind-hearted and speaks her truth with integrity.
I want to read the review. The review sounds amazing.
Well, it's hard to speak truth without integrity. If you're speaking truth without integrity, you're not telling the truth.
Yeah, you're lying. Basically, that sentence is saying she speaks the truth, using the truth.
She speaks the truth without lying. Do you want to read the review?
Yeah, I think since I snuck in.
Yeah, the review sounds great.
Then I think we should go ahead and. But which one? What was it? Linda?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and R&D. I'll shut up.
All right. Thank you for today.
Wait, stop. Let me read. I haven't read in a while.
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you for today. We had a long but wonderful conversation, and you helped me the most out of everyone. I am praying our conversation turns out the way you unfolded, but now I have a complete better picture and understand.
Wait, the way you unfolded? That
I don't know.
that
The medium is actually an origami.
I think I might be able to sleep tonight now that you calmed my brain and heart. We'll
Wait.
catch up in August, and hopefully I have great things to share with you.
wait, what the fuck does this person call them about? Like, were they having a panic attack? Like,
No, why not?
Wait, so if they weren't able to sleep, that's restlessness, usually caused by stress or panic.
She was probably having a panic attack and was like, you know,
brain and
you know what the
heart,
best way to deal with it is.
Overthinking, rapid heartbeat. I don't know what catch up is supposed to mean, but maybe she's just talking about her situation in life. But it's kind of weird. It does actually sound like she was in some sort of like internal struggle where she was having panic attacks, and she decided to call a fucking psychic instead of maybe going to a doctor.
Kaylee raises a good point. The most out of everyone. How many psychics this lady like talk to?
Yes.
Like,
She's spending a lot of her money talking to psychic.
yeah.
Probably should stop.
Yeah, if she has such a wide pool to compare it from. You know, would you consider throwing your money away to buy psychics to figure out what's going to happen in your life? Sort of the same as like pissing away money on lottery tickets, because that's kind of what it feels like. Only at least in this end, you don't really have any even tenuous promise of winning something bigger than what
we can play a game of who spelled it better. Jackie or Jackie?
Oh shit. There are two Jackies.
I thought Jackie with double K is that one planet in Star Wars 7.
I feel like this looks like a nickname. This looks like an actual name.
The one that has the actual name, her face looks like a still that would have been on like the Star Wars holiday special. And a song from Jackie.
Jackie is psychic, clairsentient, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Dream analyst. Jackie is well known. She's well known for her down-to-earth, straight-talking readings. However, Jackie is by nature empathetic to what that word. You can read it.
Whatever.
To whatever is stressing you out at the moment, and will endeavor to restore you to a place of harmony and balance, confident in the knowledge that you can move past this challenging time. And she has no reviews. She's so well known, but she has no reviews.
Are these people so lost that they don't even have friends that they could confide their problems in, that they have to pay to talk to a psychic?
I think so, yes.
You know, sometimes, like, I know that we could sit here and, like, make fun of the people that we presume are buying into this, which is probably people that actually believe in psychics, and I'd be willing to bet a large portion of them are. But I'm willing to bet that at least some part of it is just lonely people.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, the prize for blurriest picture so far goes to Sarah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, what color are her eyes? Nobody knows.
Black, they're just voids.
It's Black Hole Sarah, pin number 3964. Sarah is an experienced and gifted medium. Her insight into they're all fucking relationship experts.
I guess so.
Her insight into relationships and life issues. Isn't a relationship a life issue?
Yes.
If nothing else, a life event. Anyway, life issues have won her many loyal clients. No space.
But none of them felt like leaving a review.
None of them felt like what?
Leaving a review.
Oh yeah, shit, reviews, none.
There's
Wait,
so many loyal.
No, never mind.
So many loyal clients.
Well, I was gonna say, let's see if she has a 44 number. Maybe those people are new, but she still has a 39. She's been there at least as long as Jackie and Jaggy. Anyway, no space. Her readings are positive and uplifting, and she is a friendly and approachable, non-judgmental reader.
Wait. Her readings are positive and uplifting. So even if she doesn't that kind of prove that she's not actually doing a reading? Because it can't always turn out positive. Sometimes it has to be shit.
Let's assume for 1 second that her gift and her powers are actually real. If a terminally ill patient calls her to ask what's going to happen in the future, and they're like stage 4 cancer and cannot go back, what is she going to do? Is she going to lie, or is she going to tell the truth? Because that would be breaking that integrity shit that they were talking about earlier.
Wait a second. I mean, it depends on whether the patient tells the psychic if that she's
Okay, well then in this scenario, let's assume that she has her powers, and let's assume that the person on the other end has divulged that kind of information with her.
Okay,
in this instance, there is no way in hell, especially if they're asking what their future holds.
Okay,
this
let me
person
just
can honestly be like, "Oh yeah, shit's gonna be great," you know.
let me recreate the dialogue for them. So here's the client. So what's going to happen in my very near future? And then Sarah says no, and that's it.
That's not positive, uplifting. It's not very friendly because all she said was no. Didn't even add any
But she was approachable. You could approach her.
Oh yeah, you were able to ask her a question, so technically she was approachable.
And she was.
And it was non-judgmental. None. Okay, we have to remember that Brits wrote this. Because I think in this instance, non-judgmental actually is correct. Although the no space after the period isn't. Her gentle manner and her ability to hit the nail on the head. Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure that if she was literally given an actual hammer and an actual nail, she wouldn't know how to operate them.
Well, no, but she was unable to operate her camera.
She couldn't fucking take a picture of a broadside of a barn with unfocused camera.
I'm betting she's one of the people that holds the camera the wrong way and photographs herself whenever she wants to take a panoramic picture.
She's the reason why all these UFO photos and pictures of Bigfoot are all blurry.
Why is there no display?
Why can't I see the picture? Why do all these have my eyes in the picture? So it's the last part that I find the most amusing. Without time wasting. All right, without the rest of the sentence would make sense if I hadn't stopped. But without time wasting, have won her many loyal clients. It's funny because it says she didn't waste anybody's time. That's just not true. Okay, I'm gonna be fair. This girl, Lucia, is the only one that A, looks happy in her picture, and B, doesn't look like the photo was compressed to hell when they uploaded it.
She's not. She's definitely not looking happy. Look at her hair. She's definitely just getting her face skin being blown away by a jet engine or something.
Well, I'm not judging her demeanor by her smile or her hair, bro. I'm using my clairsentience, all right?
She's also the first person who looks like they're on the 40.
And that they know that they're in a picture right now.
Yeah.
As we can see, that she's actually 92.
Oh. Okay, so somebody has to start this because it looks like it's going to be kind of funny.
I use my clairvoyance to get information about a person without them having to say much, if anything at all. I'm a stalker.
Oh my god.
These senses are in a heightened state, always due to my empathic ability. I can tell what you're feeling just by looking at you. I am human.
He's an empath.
I can feel everything my client feels. Kinky. And all the
Pretty sure that we could make her feel pain.
And
hey, what kind of twins is that? Where you like feel the other person's
and all that surrounds them just by giving myself over to spirit and energy. I almost see a sob. I believe that each reading heals the client in a way no one else could heal them. So now she's just throwing shade at the other psychics.
Oh shit, she is.
Due to this being a remote format, I can still project warmth. Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. Due to this being a remote format, I can still project warmth, safety, and spirit through our time together. The due to this being remote format, I can still. That implies that.
That's a non sequitur. There's no connection between the two.
No, there's no connection, or it implies that if it's like face to face, she wouldn't be able to.
Well, I believe that the warmth that she's projecting is because she's assuming that everybody that's using this text service still has a Nexus 3 and their phone just gets really, 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 really hot.
Yeah, but that's just because it's a Nexus 3.
Yeah, that's it. The phone was just shit. It wasn't very good. Mine used to get hot all the fucking time. Like less than a year into it, whenever I'd charge it for longer than 5 minutes, the fucking screen would be blazing.
That's why you should buy your smartphone at a better company. For example, Nokia.
Lisa decided to use one of her Tinder profile pictures.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. That's one of her Facebook fucking vanity pictures.
Someone read.
Lisa is an intuitive psychic, medium clairvoyant, not a max or a low clairvoyant. She's a medium, just a baseline across the board, medium clairvoyant. And life coach.
Well, to be fair, well done, mediums over here.
No, she's. I'm pretty sure that she's just calling herself medium because she can't call herself mediocre because she doesn't know.
Hey yo! All right, Lisa, I'm just gonna go ahead and let you know. Practice makes mediocrity, baby. So get out there and keep practicing. She specializes in love. They all fucking specialize in love and relationships.
I'm starting to think whoever had the idea that this might actually just be an escort service is correct.
Dude, okay, wait up. Let's go back up and look at the women that have been pictured so far. Because I feel like they've covered a wide swath of people's tastes. Because you might be correct.
Like slightly, like early 50s, 90s dominatrix look. Yeah.
If you're into older ladies.
Yeah.
If you're into even older ladies.
Yeah.
If you're into even older ladies.
If you're into blurry ladies.
With black holes for eyes.
For eyes? Okay, that's a new one.
She's pretty. Like I think that girl's pretty.
Well, it's also a good picture. There's also like fact that is obviously taken by someone who knows how to take a picture.
I feel like she came to the website after all these other girls put up their picture. She saw that and was like, no, I'm hiring a photographer. We're gonna make this right. One that doesn't. Anyway, yeah, she specializes in love, relationships, and career with the help of her tarot deck and crystal ball. The fucking crystal ball, man. All right, Carla. So if you like lopsided eyes and weird faces.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Wow. That was you're mean.
Yeah, I went for the fucking jugular.
Yeah. Like, well, I mean, that's gonna so is she with those teeth.
Oh, my point is she's a clairvoyant. She should have seen it coming.
Oh
no! But at least she's not a medium clairvoyant.
Carla is a clairvoyant medium who can also use a variety of cards to provide you with the answers you're looking for.
She's like the Joker with superpowers.
She can get clear yes or no answers with the help of her pendulum.
No.
Crypto is right. No. Crypto is right. It is the Kim Davis look.
Kim Davis.
Wait, you don't know?
Wasn't that county clerk thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Okay, got it.
Okay, go down. Let's see the rest of these people. looks like we still have. Oh my god.
That Molly looks like everyone's like grandma picture on Facebook.
Well, for a second, I'm gonna go ahead and retract my oh my god, because for a second everything on the screen was blurry except the picture, so I thought it was an even worse and more pixelated picture. But it finally cleared up. So whose voice haven't we heard reading in a while?
R&D's.
Then that's who's reading.
All right. You gotta be Molly? Oh my goodness.
Good
That
golly,
picture, that compressed
Molly.
picture. Also no reviews. So sad.
Are those
Molly has
feather
over
earrings?
35 years experience, specializing in all aspects revolving around love, revolving around love special. That's a weird.
Specializing in all aspects revolving about love,
love.
especially.
Yeah, that's
So-
making my brain hurt.
That's
That's
not a sentence.
No, it's not. It's like, and she didn't even repeat herself. She just repeated some of the same words.
Specializing in all aspects revolving around love, especially. Molly also specializes. God, stop! Stop it, Molly.
I feel like
And why
Molly
did
has
she-
Molly has a favorite word.
Oh,
Yeah.
And she can't tell which version she wants to use.
Sorry,
the
sorry,
American or
sorry,
the British version.
sorry. She doesn't have a favorite word. She has a special word.
A
Molly-
specialized word.
Molly also specializes in career, finances, and past life regression.
Well, finally, somebody else is claiming something else other than love and relationships. Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
But to be fair, some of the others
She
have.
did also claim those too, so I don't know why I said that.
Yeah, like
But it seems to be there's more emphasis on the other garbage she said.
Oh, there's Star. Look at
I
that.
swear that looks like a fucking yearbook photo from like the turn of the century.
yeah, and it was like
Which
scanned
century?
in, and it was like slightly sun damaged, and
That girl is missing somewhere in Barstow, California. I'm telling you, and has been since the late 40s.
Apparently, she was Ted Bundy's first victim.
And she knew the
Ooh.
Black Dahlia.
No, she was that.
she's buried.
Well,
she's buried.
well,
in
if she was the
Sierra-
Black Dahlia, then she was murdered.
She is buried somewhere in the Sierra Nevada.
Jesus, out there where the mob used to control Vegas. Oh, dude, we're back to having fucking reviews again. Old yearbook
Oh.
photo over here.
Oh, she only has 4 stars.
Is that 4? I can't really tell.
Yes.
It's like-
Yeah, she's only got 4 stars. Nobody likes Molly or Star that much.
All right, so Star is a natural clairvoyant. Other
As
than
opposed,
as
as
opposed
opposed to that, those artificial clairvoyants.
artificial. All these other girls, they had to take pills to become clairvoyant. That shit happened to me naturally. They're using HGH for clairvoyancy.
That's not pills.
so-
That's probably mushroom poisoning.
they just took too much acid. She is a natural clairvoyant who is well respected for her mediumship. Mediumship skills, which isn't a thing. Star enjoys working with mediumship. You just said that. Paranormal investigations and her Reiki master skills. Star is a straight talker. I don't know about that. And offers lots of her life skills to help you and direct you in times of need. Does anybody feel like they're writing their own descriptions?
They are. They definitely
Okay,
are.
good.
Oh, definitely.
And
Yeah.
it only dawned on me with the lady before because she spelled specializes with a Z and then she went on to spell it with an S, which was really weird.
Okay, what is up with Jennifer's hair?
What is up with Jennifer's everything in that photo? Is she wearing like is that floral or leopard print?
A floral. I feel like, but
Okay,
like
so it's
her
so
hair,
pixelated,
her
I
hair,
can't really tell.
her hair looks like someone has went over it with like fake snow spray.
Yeah, it looks like a fucking hairdo for a nurse in the 80s. Maybe Geo should read this one.
Wait a second, please. I'm just typing.
Yeah, go ahead,
There we
brother.
go. Okay, I'm ready. Jennifer is the natural clairvoyant who never fails to give her clients the answers they are looking for. Duh.
Dude,
Isn't that
they're
the
just
point
throwing
of-
slights at one another over and
But,
over
but
again.
it's not a natural clairvoyant.
Not
None
another
of them,
fake one. Good.
yeah,
No.
none of those GMO clairvoyants.
She starts every sentence with her name.
Jennifer is one of the most experienced clairvoyants that you will talk to. Jennifer doesn't need to ask lots of questions. In fact, you will be the one who will be asking the questions because she will have given you so much information. The questions that you give
Jennifer
her,
really.
Wait, stop, I'm not finished. Questions that you ask her are, what the fuck? Are you serious? And can you please give me my money back? No,
Those sound,
You have to
sound
start
like
with.
good questions.
You didn't start with Jennifer.
Okay. Real quick. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for your guidance today, 28/7/20. I'm pretty sure that's the 28th of July, 2020, a date that hasn't come yet. That date hasn't happened yet. We're still 2 or 3 months away from that.
Well, she is
We're 3
truly.
months away from
She
July.
is truly psychic. She can predict the future.
Oh, dude. Oh, fuck you for drawing it back to something reasonable to this website.
That's not reasonable at all.
No, but who owns this website? Are they on Twitter? Print
let's-
screen.
Let's find them.
Oh shit.
Can you find them?
Oh.
Sorry, I have a cat on me, so I can't see.
Which one?
Other cat.
Is the other one still alive?
Hobbs? Yes, Hobbs is still alive.
Good.
Why wouldn't he be?
Well, isn't he getting old? He should be like 10.
Yeah, he's not. He's like 11. But yes, he's getting up. Other cat's still a baby. Like 5. Well, other cat. Alright, we're gonna read? Who's read?
Well, we don't have to read. This is the about section, which is usually what we start with, but
Is that it? Is that the entire website?
no, there are
Thanks.
still. I just clicked on it because I realized we didn't. Like, there's an
Didn't read
entire.
it.
They have an entire blog.
Ooh,
Ooh,
that
that's a
seems
topic
like
for
fun.
another day.
Getting married. Try this bath ritual the night before. Oh goodness,
Oh,
kinky.
so
Lenny.
anyone out there in the chat getting married soon?
We got some advice for you. 10 bath rituals to do before.
Well,
before marriage.
actually, theoretically, I think I'm probably the one here who's gonna get married next. Considering I need to get married for Pastor to be able to get into Denmark.
That's true. You do.
Getting married, one of the most exciting things that can happen in your life. You've clearly never been in a plane crash. Declaring your love and
You've never been to Disneyland.
declaring
Have you never seen the life drain out of some of your victims?
Damn, you went full Nazi.
Knives are better. Gets you closer to them.
Oh, you have to use your own hands.
If you
Hang
have
on.
any.
Well, or you can use the hands of your previous victim.
Or you can tie a bunch of scissors to your hands and be Edward Scissorhands.
Well, they still have hands.
then that's benefit of using your hands and knives at the same time.
Oh yeah.
What if your hands are knives?
What if your
That's
knives
an-
are hands?
That sounds rather unpractical.
Dude, they don't have a Twitter.
Oh, can't have.
Just think really hard about them, and the message will get there. Declaring your love and commitment to that special someone is like nothing else, and humans have been doing it for as long as we can remember. Except for most of human history, it was not out of like love and commitment. It was out of like, oh wait, we need to have some kind of like political financial deal. Hey, you can have my daughter.
Just ask the Austrians; they know all about that. Micro gets it. That's an incest joke.
That's dark, but that's mainly because I mean you're underground, so yeah, in the basement that is gonna be dark.
You know, those light bulbs.
No glow pairs.
Damn,
Actually,
I am trying so hard to find somebody associated with the site on Twitter, and it is just not happening.
Nope.
I'm not surprised that they do not want to be like known. Like I feel like I'm already too closely associated with this account.
Did you guys watch my hangout last week about UMS?
Yes. Oh yeah, we should probably mention that. So what? Hey guys, remember when we found that we were looking at that one of the websites? I can't remember which one. And we found that weird University of Metaphysical Science shit, the obvious diploma mill. Well, Geo did some digging into them, and actually did a hangout of going over his findings. So
And yeah, they are exactly what you expected them to be. After the hangout, it turned out that the founder, quote unquote, Dr. Christine Rees, founded that quote unquote university, and then graduated from it.
yeah, she gave herself the PhD.
She gave herself 2 degrees. And I tried finding her PhD thesis, but there's just crickets. Nothing. Who would have thunk it?
Have we ever read Ken Hovind's PhD
No,
thesis?
we haven't.
No, but Logic has, hasn't he?
I don't
Which a
think-
lot of people
yeah,
have.
Yeah, he actually has. But not completely.
Well,
Nah, I
that would
just
be
think
a
he went over
several
some of the-
like.
Oh yeah, no, that's not something we're gonna do on like one sitting. But
Yeah, that would be
We
completely.
also still have to do. I feel like next like one of the next episodes should be the hey we all find a weird Voo Amazon item.
oh yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
kind of forgot about that.
Yeah.
You mean
Damn
one
it,
that's completely nonsensical and just a steal of money? I would recommend the Intel Core i9 9000K.
It's really glitchy, guys. Just so you know, they're still ironing out the bugs on that one.
You really shouldn't iron on CPUs. Like the heat will destroy them.
So they can take 100 degrees approximately.
Well,
Not for long, but they can.
Well, how hot does an iron get?
Depends. If you're using a Steam one, they usually cap out slightly above 100.
Okay, so
Well, they're
this is
also
kinda
using
weird.
water.
Hey, will you go back to the page with just for a brief moment. Go back to the our psychic readers. What is it? Yeah, our psychic readers. Go down and try to find Jennifer.
She's not here.
Yeah, she gone. That's the lady that posted the fake fucking. I still have the screenshot of Jennifer in that profile view. She was 4242. Do a control F and see if you can find it.
No, I mean she's not here.
Yeah, bitch gone. And that was the fake review, the one that was 28/7/20. The one that posted the fake date. She gone now.
Wait, did that just happen in the last few
Yeah,
minutes?
literally in the. I just went to their website so I could get a clean screen cap without our pictures because I got the screen cap off of Discord. Instead of going to the website, I went to the website to get a clean screen cap, and she gone.
Oh no. The
So that's
psychics.
1 out of 15.
They're on to us.
No, somebody's watching. How many viewers are there?
I think that might just be. Oh no, I know why. It's because she stopped being on. Like, look, all of these people are. I think all of these people are the ones you can talk to.
No. Right
it's
now,
not.
the only ones online are Sarah, Gertrude, Jackie, Carla, Molly, and Star. Star's the only one
What
in a
the
call right now.
fuck?
Yeah, she's just gone, dude. Like she was just erased.
That is fucking weird.
I'm so glad I got the screen cap when I did. I'm gonna go ahead and save this just so we have. I don't know why. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Hey,
It's just
if
interesting.
someone from Wishing Moon is watching our stream and that's why they went and edited it, which I don't think is actually what's going on, say
It would be
hi.
funny if it was.
Say hi in the chat.
Actually, I have an offer to if there's a person watching of Wishing Moon, join one of my hangouts. So
Oh
if
my
you
god,
think
what's his face?
that we had any misconceptions about your website, tell us. We will correct them if we are indeed wrong about something.
For those of you who watch my show, Eager, my flat Earth person who hangs around, actually was like, "Hey, debate me" last Friday.
Yo, I think
while you were in.
Well, I was busy. But
hey, it's kind of funny.
I think
right
that was just to get your attention.
right as on the live stream on the app. I'm watching it I'm looking at it on YouTube. Right after you said, if there's somebody from Wishing Moon here, hi or whatever, it dropped from 10 to 9 viewers. I'm not saying that they were here. I'm just saying it's funny that happened.
Spoopy.
Dude, where? That is so fucking weird. She is gone, erased, like she never existed.
Spoopy.
Very spoopy.
Over the years, certain wedding traditions have become ingrained into our culture, and we treat them as the norm. Yes, that's what tradition means. Things like the bride wearing white, the groom not seeing the bride in the dress before the ceremony, having bridesmaids and groomsmen, and something bright, something blue. Wait, what? Okay, I've never heard of that tradition.
Something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. It's American wedding tradition.
Oh,
It may be
no.
other places, but I know it's specifically from
I've
here.
never heard of that. But there are
Yeah,
other...
that's just something that for which we are too European to understand it.
True.
But
Yeah,
there
you're
are
too
other
you're too
symbolic...
foreign.
But, but there are other symbolic wedding rituals that are less common and have not yet ingrained them. I like that it's not yet. Like they're obviously gonna have not yet ingrained themselves into what we perceive as normal. And one of them is the pre-wedding bath ritual.
I don't think what?
Until 1874, people didn't bathe before weddings.
It's a little weird.
Someone read.
I will do that.
Oh.
A wedding bath ritual is a way to cleanse your spirit and foster an aura of love before the big day.
It's also a way to see each other naked.
And to wash your stinking ass.
I think the priority is probably the ass.
Yeah, it's probably not the putrid smell walking down the middle of people.
Yeah. Because that would be embarrassing. Oof.
And as the woman, insert joke.
I only want to marry you if you smell.
Here comes the fish, all
Oh,
dressed
no.
in fish.
It smells like
It's okay when the guy comes. When the guy comes, they're gonna replay the wedding march and be like, "Here comes the dirty cheese in his dick and the smelly asshole and the dirty underarms and that smell that won't go out of his mustache."
It doesn't roll off the tongue as easily.
It's
Don't
point is that
wait, mustaches. Generally, mustaches shouldn't roll off the tongue. That's just weird. Don't go around licking people's mustache.
The last time a wedding bath ritual was a thing, people weren't bathing that great, and they probably weren't combing out their facial hair every day.
Yeah. It was probably the only bath they got that year.
Remember
about-
earlier when we were talking about jokes being just vague and broad enough to be understood but still be funny, but someone has to come in here and
Yep.
overanalyze it and
So-
explain
Yep.
it to death till it's not funny.
So are
Yeah.
you saying that the
It's our
last
thing.
wedding...
It's our joke is to explain joke.
So are you
Uh,
saying that the last bathing ritual at a wedding happened 6 hours ago in France?
I didn't get that.
He's saying that they're gross
Oh.
and that they don't bathe.
Well, they are French.
You said it.
Technically, it's you said it first.
You know, meet one and then we'll talk.
The only French person I have ever personally met that I can confirm was from France was an exchange student in my school, and I never talked to him. The dude, I don't think he talked to anybody. He was one of the quietest people I ever.
Well, he only.
He was
well,
one of the quietest people I never met before.
Well,
Are
to
you
be
saying
fair,
that people kept their
he only
distance?
spoke French.
No, he was in a couple of my classes, and he did speak pretty fluent English. He
That-
just never talked to anybody.
The joke is that French people stereotypically only know French and expect everyone else to know French.
Okay, I guess I just don't know that stereotype.
That's a stereotype?
Yes.
thought that
In
was just
America,
America.
France, it's like we cigarettes. Cigarettes is what we attribute or what we know the French by, and
Baguette.
flubbing up in World War II. So,
Yeah.
Well, you forget first of all eating frogs and eating snails.
well, actually, a slang term for French people in America is frog.
Okay.
Yeah, like a derogatory term for a French person is a frog. They are frogs.
Yeah, we have a similar one called Schneckenfresser, which means snail eater.
Ooh, what are some American derogatory terms in Danish and German? I'm curious.
I don't think.
I don't think we actually have one.
No, we don't have any. Like just saying American is enough.
So you're telling me from the country that created Nazism, there isn't one negative
Hold on. Neither of those two countries created Nazism.
Germany?
No, Hitler wasn't
Okay,
German.
Austria. Are you gonna
Yeah.
attribute it to the
That's
Austrians?
fucking
Dude.
that's not the Austrians.
But what I'm trying to get at
Talk about
is
scapegoat.
when we think about Nazis and we think about the country that Nazis are associated with.
Okay,
let's play
it's still not
let's play
fucking
word
Denmark.
association game. Oh, I wasn't. I never
what
once
the
put it
fuck
on
are you-
Denmark. I said the country that gave us Nazism, not countries.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Either way, we're surprised that you don't have like awful names. And
we
Yeah,
just
I
usually
honestly,
call you
kind of
Amis.
more offended that you don't have like awful.
We usually just call you Amis, which is short for Americans.
We just call you Amerikaner.
Oh,
Which is probably an insult in and of itself. to be
No,
called
that,
them.
that just means Americans.
Oh.
Like
See, I guess my brain was expecting it to be something negative, so I didn't see that it's you basically just said American, but with marbles in your mouth.
and other noises.
Dude, what should they include? I think we should end on what they should include in the wedding bath ritual.
Well, first you make the bath, obviously.
I have a
Yes.
better idea.
Then,
It involves throwing.
then some kissing, then some mutual masturbation.
How about throwing the
Then
mother
2
of the
hours of
bride into
signing
the
consent forms.
Wait. How about throwing the mother of the bride into the bathtub, adding a ton of gasoline and setting her on fire?
That's the wrong kind of hot, dude.
Man, you just can't get past the
No,
genocide,
stop
can
it.
you?
Stop it. That's not genocide. That's simply
No,
murder.
it's a homicide.
Well, no, actually, it could be genocide if that bride is the last person of her ethnicity.
That's true. All right, so baths are rejuvenating and restoring. No, they just clean you. Relieving you of anxious thoughts. No, they just clean you.
I mean, they're nice.
Sure, maybe it's relaxing. I'll give you that. Perfect for
That
getting
has-
rid of any last-minute jitters before the big day.
That just sounds sexual.
I've gotten into the shower nervous. Yeah, it does kind of sound sexual though.
Oh, I have those last minute jitters.
I'm finally gonna get to Pork Becky.
Wait. Why is she named Becky?
Pork is a southern euphemism for fucking.
I'm aware, but why
Okay.
Becky?
That's her
Because
name.
it just sounded southern. I don't know.
Okay.
I was going with the theme.
I mean, it's better than Karen.
Nah, I wasn't talking about an unruly person trying to talk to your manager.
Karen wants to pork your manager.
I want to pork your manager right now.
Get him out
okay,
here, and I'm doing it all in front of all of you.
Guys, I'll actually have to head out in a few minutes.
Yes,
so-
we are also
Yeah,
coming
we all
to an
do,
end.
we
We,
all
have
do.
been going for almost 2 hours now, so
Really? Holy shit.
yes,
Yeah, we
Yeah,
also ran out of things to talk about this website because
it's stupid.
it's
Well, it's you know, just like with the last couple we've done, it's really hard to pay attention to it and not have tons of tangents whenever
That is how the
I mean,
show
they
works.
literally-
To be fair,
they literally repeated the same paragraph almost
verbatim. Yeah.
you know. Yeah, so I mean, it's not like we really had a deep well to dig from here.
no, especially Jackie. Who
Wait,
is just
wait, are you
especially
saying
repetitive.
Jackie?
No.
Wait, are you saying Jackie doesn't have a deep well?
Right now, in the comments and in the chat, we need to type a big F for Jennifer. May she find work as a psychic somewhere else, because it appears she has been cut from
Actually, no.
the wishing moon.
May she stay unemployed and not keep on harming people.
Well, she could be like a server or something.
Yeah, she can have other employments.
Yeah, I have no problem with her having a job. Just
Yeah,
don't-
no, just not that one.
It's not
Exactly.
this
Let's
job.
hope-
Yeah.
Let's hope that the Piggly Wiggly that she goes. Wait, she lives in England.
Yeah, you're still in Sutton mode.
What's in England? Start naming
What's
the
an
store.
English Wiggly?
Sainsbury's. Let's hope that the Sainsbury's that she applies at accepts her application. And
Yeah.
she only gets to talk to old people buying too much milk because back in my day.
We do wish you the best in finding jobs, Karen.
Actually, she'll probably go to Harvard Medical School soon as a co-ops.
Why would she go to
Or
Harvard? She's
Yeah.
in England.
Well, yeah.
Rather
but
than
she goes
Oxford
like,
or whatever.
Oxford or
Cambridge.
Well,
Cambridge.
and
there
on
we
that
go.
uplifting note, I think we should end.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, bye everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Hasta la vista, baby.